So this is what the timber looks like when I collect it. They're all the seats and backs. I just got to sort out which part is which. Well, we got another job, something Chinese popped up. Do you remember when we pulled the fence down at the Horse Riding Arena 2.0? Well, we have to put that fence back up. This is the first time the tractor's been out in 3 months, I think, because the ground's been too wet. That'll happen with a metre of rain in 3 months. So it's probably 4 months since it's been out, because it hasn't rained for a couple of weeks now. So we'll take the grader blade off after doing the driveway. We'll put the post hole digger on and we'll head across the road to Horse Riding Arena 2.0 and start digging some holes to put some posts in the ground so we can build a fence. I'd love to get one of those for the little digger. That way you can use the hydraulics to push down and it wouldn't be so tedious connecting it. I just sat in the bush for a little while, so everything was a bit rusty and didn't go together real smooth. But it's all together now. I have to go and find those 2 pins. Safety first. The tractor was a bit low on oil, so I topped it up. Looks like a beautiful afternoon. Hello, Willow. Have a look at that sunset. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if I mentioned that, but with the 1 metre of rain that we had in 3 months, you couldn't stand here. Like literally, you would sink to your ankles. I should have come out and shown you. But 2-3 weeks of no rain now. You can see all the, look at this. Where is it? That's a print from where I would have walked, and I literally went down to my ankles. But I've finally got the mower on it. It's still a bit squishy underfoot. It's not too bad. And that drain worked a treat. With all that rain, that stable's dry inside. Well, that stable over there, it's dry. And that drain sent all the water out into the lane. With that much rain, we're now struggling for grass for the horses. Who would have ever thought that too much rain would wreck the grass? That's why I'm building this fence, because Kerry's her most used horse at work for teaching kids and adults how to ride is running out of food. So I've got to go and put that fence up so she can, well, we call it the barrel paddock because there's barrels in there. And I guess the kids can race around them if they want. But she'll have the barrel paddock because there's heaps of grass in there and I haven't been able to get out there and slash it. I thought the ground would have been softer than that. Anyway, what's that, 7 holes? Now I've got to put posts in them because there's probably going to be a horse down here in the morning, or horses with kids, and I don't want them falling in the holes. So let's get some posts, chuck them in the ground. It's pretty handy, that gadget. I like it. I like it a lot. So we've got a gate that's going to go in here. So we're going to put a round post in that hole. And then we've got a corner over there. So that'll be another round post. And the gate's going to, I did a couple of measurements yesterday. That's the arena and it has to be fenced as well. So the gate from this hole, wherever it is, down there somewhere, beyond my shadow, when it opens, it'll bump into the fence over here. So horses can't get into that little gap where the drain is. Remember it's talking about the barrel yard? That's the barrel yard. The barrel paddock. We're doing this so we can put one of the horses in to eat all that grass out. There's heaps of it. So I put the round posts in this morning and they seem to go okay. What I'm doing is recycling everything. Recycle, upcycle. I put the gate in this morning. Actually, just now. Looking good. Looking good. Into it. Be nice to get some real timber, so I've got something to screw to. But leave enough post there so it doesn't fall down. Man, ironbark. Bit of rot on the outside and the white ants are all through it. But what do? Build it again another 10 years. Like a glove. Fuck. Damn it. Take two. I went to move the camera and it fell down. And snapped the drill bit. Now I got two.